everyone, this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I hope everything is going well with you. Well, today's video is on buying seedlings versus planting your own seed. Well, I hope that you all are having a great day, and I hope that you all at least try to grow your own seeds. Now, here's a couple of packs of seeds that I got from the Dollar Tree, and you can see they're four for $1. I have like pepper, a bell pepper. They have several types of pepper: serrano, cayenne, habanero. But this is one of the ones that I buy all the time, so I try to get these when I see them. Right now, I know that the reason why I did this video, let me start from the very beginning. I went out today to one of the box stores and I saw a bell pepper smaller than this for $5.98. I didn't know that they were selling them for that much. I could barely believe my eyes. And it was smaller than this, and it wasn't as healthy as this. It was half the size of this, and it wasn't as healthy as this. This plant, this bell pepper, and these are my seeds, excuse me. This bell pepper plant came from a seed from one of these packs, 25 cents. So let's do the cost here. And this is tomato plants, right? What I do is I take a pack of seeds, I open them, and I sprinkle them into a container like this. And you could tell that this thing has been around for a while. I use it over and over until they start to develop cracks, and then I throw them away after a while. But look, so you toss them all in there, and when they get to the point where they become overcrowded, you wait till they get their secondary leaves, and then you separate them. So this is a bell pepper, right? So this one takes about, you're gonna see a tomato plant. And tomato plants, bell peppers, and eggplant, they're all gonna look alike when they first come up, but then you're gonna see the leaves. So a tomato plant is gonna have these leaves, similar to this type of leaf, right? A pepper plant is gonna have this type of leaf. And eggplants are gonna look like this. The plants I saw were about the size, not that one, about the size of this one right here. They were maybe 3 to 4 inches high, and they were $5.98. Way too expensive. Way too expensive. Pepper plants are going to take you about 14 days for you to see germination. And once they start germinating, they start taking off. So 14 days. Some people have not hit their frost date, their last frost date yet. 14 days is not a long time. All you do is you put your seeds into a little container. Doesn't even have to be one of these. You can use a grape tray, a mushroom tray, something you got from the vegetable department. Put a little bit of soil in there. If you don't have sterilized soil, you take the soil that you have, just to make sure there's no insect, boil some hot water and pour it on top of there outside or whatever. Make sure you don't melt your container. Put it in a container that's safe. Pour some hot water in there to kill off whatever bugs are in there. And plant after it cools off. Go ahead and plant your seeds, right? You don't even have to put it on a heat mat. I put mine on a heat mat because I wanted to germinate quicker. But shoot, you just take it and keep it watered like it's a plant. Even though you don't see a plant, you water it like there's a plant in there. Every day you put a little bit of water on it to keep the soil moist. And in 2 weeks or less, you're going to see these things come up. And in about a month, maybe a month, they'll be about 3 inches high. And you can take this, put it into another container. I mean, I'm going to separate these out because you see they all germinated at different rates. See that? There's little ones down there, so that's why I didn't separate this out yet. Once these little ones on the bottom get their secondary leaves, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put them in separate containers. And I have at least 15 plants in here for 25 cents versus buying one for $5.98. Now, even if you go to Walmart, I hate to say Walmart, or any others of the box stores, you know, Home Depot, Lowe's, Costco, Tractor Supply, wherever you get your seeds from, even if they're not 25 cents, they cost maybe $3, $4. It's $5 for one, $5.98 for one plant that is smaller than this and less healthy. Let's end the madness. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for starting your own seeds. This is ridiculous. This, I just take the seeds and throw it in a bin. These are eggplant, right? It came from a pack like this, the exact same lot number this one is. That's where these came from. And it's time for me to take these out. I've been putting them outside, and I'm just going to take them. I hardened them off outside already, and I'm just going to take them and put them in the ground. And it cost me the dirt, the soil, because I buy the least expensive soil I could find in the store. I don't use the soil outdoors unless I'm direct sowing the dirt from the ground. I don't use that unless I absolutely have to. And then I usually direct sow. I will show you some that I direct sowed in a minute. Don't pay $5.98. Don't let them do that to you. Let's go outside and take a look. All of my plants. Let me see, make sure that I'm telling you the truth. I didn't buy any seedlings this year. Everything came from a pack of seeds, and most likely it was Dollar Tree. I did have some Baker Creek in there, maybe some M.I. Gardner, but the majority was from Dollar Tree. Let's go outside and look at the other ones. The entire garden is from Dollar Tree, and they're 25-cent pack of seeds, and they grow well. I'll show you what's out there. Let's go out there and look. America is on a rant. I was so upset when I saw what they were doing. I was like, they're taking advantage. They're taking advantage of people who, you feel like you don't have time to do that. But shoot, for $5.98 a plant, I'll find time. These are some sugar babies right here. They were 25-cent pack of seeds. And guess what this is? This is from an Oreo cookie tray. You see, a cookie tray. Or was it chocolate chip? I don't remember. Some cookie I ate. Then these are, look, this is honeydew melon, Kushaw. All the squashes are right here, right? 25-cent pack of seeds. Move this out of the way. The herbs, same thing. I just put the seeds in there and it grew. I'm not going to say everything grows, but most of it does. Celery from seed. Celery don't like heat though. So if you're getting hot climate, you're going to have to hide your celery in the shade. Dinosaur kale, that one came from, I think, Baker Creek or M.I. Gardner, but it was a seed. Peppers are perennials. Bell peppers, I know this don't look too good, but look. Look at that. I had this in the greenhouse. I overwintered it, and it's just now getting enough sun because it was suffering and it didn't have enough nutrients in the pot, because this is a potted pepper. It's a potted pepper. It's been in this container for this is year 3 or 4. So, there's 2 of them over here. Here's a habanero plant that was from seed. It was overwintered, and look there. Grow your own stuff. Try. All of these Swiss chard down here and over there, they are all from Dollar Tree seeds. All of them. Look down here. All of them. And they give you there's different colors in there. And you can get the things that you want. The mixed garden, all of that is from seed. All of it. I started this stuff. Maybe January, February. It's all from seed. All of it. All I did was, tried. Just threw it in whatever container I could find. Whatever container I could find. I got cabbage growing in cement trays. It's an $8 cement tray. They say you can't grow cabbage in there. Look at that. Yes, you can. Now, something been eating my cabbage, but that's another story. tomatoes. Back to tomatoes. Tomatoes and bell peppers, right? I showed you the bell peppers there. I mean, I try to, all of my brassicas that I just planted, hopefully they don't bolt. If they do, I just collect the seeds, but that's broccoli and cauliflower. Normally you should plant that in the wintertime. When it's hot, don't plant it because it's gonna bolt on you. Bolt means it's gonna go straight to flower and then it's gonna go to seed. So here are the tomato plants that I put out here a couple of weeks ago, right here. And look, there's already tomato flowers on it. Look at that. And tomatoes. Some people think that if you do it yourself, that it's not going to work. It'll work. I bought some contender beans from the Dollar Tree. I didn't put these in a pot. I direct sowed these a couple of weeks ago. I got a video. If you look back maybe a week or two ago, here they are. Here they are. The whole row is coming up. Peas. I just threw these peas in the container. I haven't planted them yet. I feel bad. Well, anyway. Kale from seed. That's from last year's seed. Kale lasts forever. Kale is a biennial, lasts 2 years. So, what my point is, don't pay $5.98 per plant for something you could grow yourself and you'll get at least 20 to 30 seeds in there. Contender beans, they're probably going to give you about 10 or 15. Don't quote me on that, but you don't get that many. But here's some more tomato plants from seed. All of it, everything is from seed. So let's go back inside because I got a headache from when I looked at those prices. All I could do, I couldn't even talk. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And I heard from other YouTubers that the prices were outrageous because I thought they came back down because I've been going to the supermarket. And the supermarket out here in Texas, they sell them for less. Well, not at the big box stores. They have gotten worse. I didn't think it could get any higher. Well, it did. It got higher. Higher and higher. So there's a lot of things you can get from Dollar Tree. There's a lot of things you get from Walmart. I recommend that you get your seeds, you throw or place them. Let me fix this thing so y'all can see me, not the bottom. You place them in a little itty bitty pot or cookie tray like I did, or anything you can find with some soil. Or if you don't have soil, go out there and get some dirt and just water the dirt like it's a plant. Try to keep the seeds and the soil wet and warm, and they'll germinate quicker for you. If it's cold, they're not going to germinate until it warms up. Now there is the thing called the Koso Method where you put it outside and the seeds will not germinate until it warms up, but they will most likely will germinate unless they don't have no water or they have too much water. So look at that. These are only a couple of the seeds that I have. Roma tomato, eggplant that I just showed you. There's my eggplant. From that, bell pepper. Here's one of them because I planted most of them right there. I mean, I might plant some more bell pepper because you can never have enough bell pepper, but $5.98. Shame, 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 shame on you. I gotta laugh because I'm looking at the tray and there was some missing seedlings, so people are buying them. I'm like, man, these people must be rich or really desperate. I know that the price of vegetables have went up. I knew it was going to happen. Once the meat went up, I knew vegetables were next years ago because I saw meat going, it just skyrocketed. And I walked over to the vegetable department and it hadn't hit yet. And I was like, this is next. Sure enough, months later, they just started doubling, tripling the prices of things. So instead of buying them, grow it yourself. And instead of buying those seedlings that might come with, sometimes, this soil, there's no guarantee that the soil I purchase in the bag doesn't have a disease, but you can pour hot water on it. You can't pour hot water on a seedling to kill whatever infestation might be in there. And you might bring something into your yard that's going to yam down everything. That means eat down all of your vegetables. You might bring some kind of pest in there from the seedling that you buy from the box store into your yard, and then you have a problem that you didn't have before. They're taking advantage. We got to do something about it. We got to do it ourselves. So bell pepper is 14 days. On the packet, it says 10 to 12 days, okay? Tomato plants, 7 to 10 days, you'll see something. If you have hot weather, not hot water, hot weather, go ahead and plant the cherry tomatoes or the Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes they're gonna stop producing once it gets hot, but you'll get a few. These, they might stop producing during the hottest times of the summer, but they'll continue to put out more flowers once it cools down. They're, what do they call them? Indeterminate. Get it right, Jim America. It's determinate and indeterminate. Indeterminate means that they'll continue to flower. They don't put out as much fruit. In my opinion, they still put out a lot, but they consistently put it out. And if you have a hot spell, as long as you keep the plant alive, you'll have some more cherry tomatoes. And they taste the same to me. Eggplant. So eggplant, it takes, germination is 10 to 20 days. So plant your stuff. At least try. And if it don't work, then go and buy the seedlings. And when you buy the seedlings, do what I used to do when they used to be 99 cents for a seedling. I used to look at the seedlings and look for them, the double and triple planting in one seedling pod, because I was like, I'm not paying $1 for this. So my justification is if there were 2 to 3 plants in there, I was getting 2 for 50 cents each instead of $1. I'm real frugal like that. But this is even more frugal. Look how many plants are in there for 25 cents, and some dirt, and some time, and some water. The pot. You see, this is a pot that I got from something else, right? This is Jamaica. I hope you all don't take any offense to what I'm saying. I'm just trying to talk to you and let you know that if you bought some seedlings, and I did it also, I've bought seedlings before. If you bought seedlings, that's fine. But if you need some more plants and you have time in your grow season, just throw some. You don't have to do this. You saw what I did, the contender beans. I put them directly in the soil. That's direct sow, and they're coming up. So if you're container planting, direct sow them into the container that you want them in, and let it be. Let it be. Man, I didn't know things were that bad. I don't go out, and I rarely check seedlings because I don't buy them. But something told me today, go over there and look. Go over there and look, to see how much they cost. Man, that was a rude awakening. So I hope this helps somebody. I'm not going to say you're going to find the Dollar Tree seeds, but if you can, go ahead and check those out. If you can't, go and get the $1. Even I've paid as much as $5 for a pack of seeds, but the packet had 20 seeds or 20 to 30 seeds in it. So it wasn't as bad, because that's most of the time you buy packets like that, they all germinate. Like this joker. I thought that I was only going to get 3 plants, and now look at all the ones on the bottom. Go ahead and buy your seed. Plant it yourself in anything. Raggedy little, pot, cookie tray. Whatever you have, dirt, throw it directly out there. What you got to lose? What do you have to lose? $3, 25 cents. Dig a little hole, stick it in the ground, and let it be. Water it, of course. Water it. I'm gonna get off my soapbox because I was so upset. This is Jamaica with Jamaica Life. Go ahead, plant your things. Try. Grow your garden yourself from seed. See you guys on the next one, all right? Take care. Bye.